What the fuck? What the actual fuck? Hello, what's up everybody? My name is Mike Brown, aka ReviewKingMB. I have decided to do this movie for my 31 days of horror. I am talking about House of a Thousand Corpses. This is a 2003 film that was written and directed by Mr. Rob Zombie. I saw this movie once before, but it was so long ago. I was so young to the point where I don't remember it. Like, I remember probably bits and pieces, but rewatching it just now, there's definitely no way that I recall how horrible this movie is. Horrible. I was somebody who I would give Rob Zombie some credit for some of his movies looking different, being presented differently, having its own unique look, and he's going for something edgier and more hardcore. But this movie, I know this is like his first movie. I'm pretty sure this is his first movie. But I've never seen a film that was put together and made with such less care, with less talent. This is a guy who, sure, he's known for his music. It's shot like a music video. It is. Okay, you know what? I haven't even gotten to the plot. What plot? It says he wrote this film. There is no script. There can't be a script for this movie. What would be in it? Just a bunch of F words and just a bunch of, oh, they're going to run down screaming and naked. This group of kids who are driving across the country, and they're stopping at local pit stops to document and record what it's like to be on the road. And they obviously come into contact with the wrong people. That's it. That's really the plot. Like I said, it's been a while since I've seen this. I was surprised to see some of the actors that were in this movie. For example, Bill is played by Rainn Wilson, who I'm sure most people know as Dwight from The Office. I was like, really? Dwight is in this movie? Also, the other dude in the group is played by Chris Hardwick, somebody who I only know for like being a host for like TV talk shows. Remember Singled Out on MTV? He currently does The Talking Dead. So I can honestly not be surprised why he doesn't really act, because he wasn't that good. And let's talk about the main killers, though. The crazy people. Otis, played by Bill Moseley, who's been in a bunch of stuff, bunch of horror stuff. Baby, played by Sherry Moon Zombie, Rob Zombie's wife. And she's somebody who I gave her a lot of credit for her role as Michael Myers' mom in the Halloween remake. But in this film, she's so insufferable. She's so annoying. She so comes off as somebody who doesn't seem like they can act. It's hard to watch a lot of the time. Just her screaming and laughing and cackling and just doing these stupid things and these dance numbers and dressing around half naked, because I guess Rob Zombie just wants to parade his wife around and say, hey guys, look how hot she is. Probably the most memorable character to come out of this movie is Sid Haig, who plays Captain Spaulding. He at least has somewhat of a character. He runs this side place that the characters come into contact with, and that's how they get caught up in all this mess. But he's dressed like a clown. It's that clown makeup that's most memorable. And you see that when his shop gets held up by two robbers and how quickly they just kill them off, that he too is kind of crazy. But other than that, this film goes nowhere. This movie is just like, hey, watch for an hour and a half. These people get tortured and mutilated and brutalized, and you're going to watch it told badly. I'm not saying that I'm 100% against a horror movie that's told from the killer's point of view. Again, that could be interesting. I'm not saying that I'm 100% against a movie where all of the people die at the end, because I'm getting annoyed of that. But still, fine. If you could do it in a creative and interesting way, fine. There's nothing creative and interesting about this movie. It just seems very sloppily put together. Maybe Rob Zombie shot this traditionally at first. And then while in the editing room, he realized it was shit. So he just tacked on a bunch of shit on top of it to try to make it look. It's like sprinkling glitter on a bunch of dog shit to try to make it look better. Or maybe he just got bored in the editing room, and so he decided, hey, let me make this scene like a red filter. Why? Oh, because I'm bored myself. He himself is bored watching it, so he's just doing whatever he can. He's intercutting all of these scenes from old movies, or he's intercutting all these random women dancing, and just all this stuff that has nothing to do with the actual story that you're watching. I respect that he tried to make movies. I respect that he wanted to do something different. I just don't think this is something that you put out there for other people to pay for. Honestly, this is one of the worst movies I've ever seen, just from a pure editing standpoint, just from a pure directing standpoint. The direction is horrible. Horrible, horrible. There's not much more to say about this movie. There's no character depth. There's no psychology with the killer. Fuck this movie, is what I'm saying. Walton Goggins also is in the film. I just wanted to point that out because he too is another actor completely wasted. So guys, let me know in the comments below if you too have seen House of a Thousand Corpses. Do you, for whatever reason, like it? If you do, please let me know why and what about it. Or if you're somebody that's like, yeah man, this is shit. This is absolute shit. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Later.
Swimming in beers, I've been through it all, let me trickle a tear. In case you didn't know, I was living sarcastic. A motherfucking monster, something Jurassic. Had to wrap the whole entire bed in plastic. She's lost bitch scared, so she fucking with raptors. Killing and a drilling, and I'm sipping on the 4-0. Listen by a whole entire motherfucking torso. Oh, what a rush, sniffing some more blow. Let the bitch bleed, and I'm making a porno. I'ma keep it going a few times before I pass out. Wake up in the morning, realize I blacked out.